Welcome back to Comic Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing the Flintstones #1. The title of this issue is A Clean Slate. It was written by Mark Russell, art by Steve Pugh, colors by Chris Chuckry, letters by Dave Sharpe. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock. We all know the song, and now we get an updated version of what modern-day Stone Age family would be like if it was made today as opposed to the 1960s, as Fred tries to work his way up the corporate brontosaurus neck. The story is bookended with a trip to a modern-day Natural History Museum, where we are told the story of Lorenzo, a Neanderthal found frozen. At first I was a little put off because this is a very modern day version of the Flintstones, where the original show transversed the life and times of the 60s, adapting prehistoric analogs of technology of that era. It is now doing that with today's world and technology, which can be a bit jarring at first because it is very much rooted in today's world and is taken in a more serious tone as compared to the more cheesy, fun, loving tone of the animated series back in the day. But as you read, you become more familiar with this world and feel like it's closer to the show than you thought. And then you give they give you this emotional tug at the end that really hits you the way that the show did when Pebbles was born. So I give the story 4.5 stars. The art, I cannot lie, is probably harder to get used to than the actual story setting, because they are no longer in that familiar animated style that we've become accustomed to. It's been done before with the Flintstone kids and, the older versions of them, but they always had that classic animated style and feel to it. And now they had this more realistic style. With that said, I actually did like it, and I felt that Pug was pulling from the Honeymooners, and with the characters, also from the live-action movies, I think. Like, Wilma and Mr. Slate looked like they were pulled from the Honeymooners, maybe. Like, some references, or maybe even cross-pollination with the live-action movies. While Fred and Barney felt like they were John Goodman and Stephen Baldwin, almost. I actually wound up enjoying the art, and I give it 4.5 stars. Overall, once you get past the initial shock of, wow, this is different, you settle into the familiar world of Bedrock that you grew up with. Because even though times have changed, technology has changed, the Flintstones are still the same at their core. Wilma is still that strong, independent woman who is trying to forge her way in the world while maintaining a family, while Fred is that stubborn, hard-working man that wants to be more than he is. We also get to see a little bit, like a little sneak peek of their neighbors, the Rubbles, who are still there to lend their support and be their best friends. At the end of the day, when it's all done over with, I give the story 4.5 stars, and the art is getting 4.5 stars. So I say pick it up because they are still that page right out of history. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know yours in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline. Check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out comicfrontline.com, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me, The Comic Book Theater, Media Madness, and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and download Frontline Live every week on iTunes for free. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.